I want you to be really good speech sound pic detectives. Think about monster ooh. Sometimes he swallows the silly schwa.
Hello boys and girls, it's Miss Emma and I'm here today with Daisy. Hello Daisy. Hi. Hi. And I'm here with Sam, who looks like he's nice and comfy down there on the floor. Hi Sam. Oh, he's having a yawn. Now, I want to just look at something. I want to look at something that's to do with the silly schwa. In the purple code level, remember there are a few words, but remember pencil and kitten. When we do duck cancel pencil, pencil, there's a little schwa just there, isn't it? And I do that because I want you to, first of all, it's because I want you to realise it's not pencil. We don't say pencil. We don't say kitten, do we? So that's when you first start thinking about, well, what's that funny sound? Pencil. Oh, it comes just before that oh, doesn't it? Kitten. It's a funny one, isn't it?
It's like a silly grunt, but it's not always exactly the same anyway.
In the purple code wheel level, we look at all. We look at this picture for all. We look at this picture for all, and we think about the word it, all, little, and that one. So that one as well. But what I want you to do is really think very, very carefully about what you hear and think about what happens sometimes to this silly schwa. Now let's just think a little bit. Look, that word little, all it, all little. It's their code map so that your brain thinks, okay, all it, all little. And there's the picture for all. But I just want you to think, so if we did the monsters, well, you can see the code mapping there for little. So the monsters would have been monster all, monster I, monster t, and monster all. So I introduced that to you at the beginning so that your brain can take something in, so that we can understand it a little bit more when we start investigating words, especially words with the all monster, because sometimes something very peculiar happens. Now you're used to, think about box, box. You're used to doing the process. So you're used to doing the speech sounds, even if you know how to spell the word. Box, box, Oh, I can't find my k. Let me put a block. I can't find my k. And remember, if you haven't got a spare, if you've got a word with two or more, just use Miss Emma. That means it can be anything. So box. So you're used to doing the sounds and the monsters according to the sounds you hear. Then when you look at the word, you might already know it. And if you do, then you would say, but these two sounds together are actually going to be represented by monster. So you know that, but if you didn't, you would look at the word and say, oh, that's peculiar. Look, we've got the b, we've got the o. So look here, we've only got one letter. He's a special one, isn't he? So he is a picture for gz or ks. If you see him, he's going to be gz or ks. So you would know, okay, so these are going to go together. And now actually we've only got three. So you're used to that. You're used to thinking about the duck counts, the lines, the numbers, the sounds, and then changing it. So let me just show you the process if we really pick apart a word that's got all. Let me just put those back where they were so I stay organised. Okay, so let's think about the word petal. So a petal, lovely petal on a flower. And sometimes you might call somebody a petal. Hello, petal. Okay, so we've got petals. So let's go through the process. Say it. Petal. Duck hands. Petal. Do you hear that little sound just before the all? I over exaggerated that, didn't I? ool, petal. So that would be nice and easy. We've got p, we've got e, we've got t, we've got the silly schwa, and we've got all. Nice and simple. Petal. P, play it. P, et, all, petal. And when we look at it, p, et, all, petal, everything maps. Look, p, e, t, all, petal. Now, supposing when you'd done it, you'd heard p, et, all. Think about that, all. Can you really hear the difference? And that's the thing. That's why we're thinking about the speech to the print. How does our speech translate to print? And the king is the one that decided that. So it doesn't always make 100% sense. I suppose sometimes it depends what kind of a mood he was in. So supposing you'd done per, et, all, petal, monsters, per, et, all, petal. That's why we always stop here. And then we think about, well, what does the word look like? That's why it's actually easy to then look at the word to see that. Because then, if you had done per, et, all, petal, that's when you'd have discovered
Speech Sound King has actually given a letter, he's put a letter in there, so he's actually given the schwa his own sound pic, pet all. He's actually given him his own speech sound line, his own sound pic.
He's actually put himself in there. Per, et, all, petal. So he's saying that all sound, just as we're saying the all. Think about all, that all sound. He's saying, I want that sound all of my own, and I've got a letter to prove that I deserve to be in there, because look, I map. I have a letter in my own right. Per, et, all, petal. Per, et, all, petal. And you get out your Silly Schwa detector, you get out your speech sound album, and in your Silly Schwa cloud, you would say, oh, I found another one. So you put the word petal and you put that as a picture for the schwa. But sometimes we have words where actually poor Silly Schwa is eaten by the all. He's saying, no, you're not. You're going to be part of me. You're going to be part of my all sound. You're not going to have one of your own. You're going to be part of it. So let's have a look at one of those words. Okay, let's think about kettle. I found my monster cut, look. Let's think about kettle. So we say it, kettle. Duck hands, k-et, ul, kettle. I heard that little grunty sound again, so let's put it in. Because it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. What matters is what you can hear. Because after that, then we're going to discuss it. So kettle, k-et, ul, kettle, k-et, ul, kettle, k-et, ul, kettle. Let's do our monsters. Even if you know how to spell it, k-et, oh, whoops, oh, kettle. We go through the process. K-et, oh, kettle. Because that's a funny one, isn't it? The all. Think about when you say all just on its own. All. We kind of make that all at the back of our throats first. All. Think about that. K-et, all, kettle. So when I look at the word, this is what the king decided, the speech sound king decided, these are the sound pics in this word. We can't change it. He put it in his code mapping book, the dictionary, and that's tough. That's just how it is. We can't change the spelling. That's what he chose. He chose this. So, okay, let's have a look. I did a different cut, didn't I? Let's just cross them out. Oh,
look at that L-E. We've already seen that, haven't we, in the purple code level. And that was a picture for all. So that little funny sound that's sort of part of that all, poor schwa, doesn't have anything to map with now.
So it must be that those two partner up, and he's kind of swallowed up with the all, all. So they're partnering up in that word, aren't they? They're partnering it up. Sometimes I think of him as swallowing the schwa, swallowing him up with him. But they've partnered up there. Ket all kettle. So, ket all kettle. So what we do is we go through the process and we think about what we hear, the speech sound monsters, which are going to, they don't care about the letters, the sound pics at this stage. They're just thinking about, I want to sit on that line. That's my speech sound line. Then we think about what the king does. And most of the time it's really straightforward and everything maps and it's really simple. But sometimes, especially when it comes to this one, because you can see on the back, they're the pictures for all. You didn't see, so there's all there, ket all there, but we still had that little schwa, just the same as we did when we did petal. But when we looked at the word petal, the king had obviously had a nice day with the schwa. He'd obviously thought, oh, I'll give him a sound pic there. Petal. I'll actually give him his own sound pic. Just there, because he obviously was having a good day with the silly schwa. The silly schwa obviously wasn't being that silly that day. So investigate. And I want you to find words and just always think the sounds. Do they map?
Look for words where the king's given the schwa his own sound pic, and when he's said, no, not today. Today the schwa has been swallowed by monster all. The schwa gets swallowed. No speech sound frog is not something you would swallow. Oh, speech sound frog, you're so naughty. But yes, we still love you. Bye everybody.